YouTube, man, thank y'all for tuning in to I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fam, man, thank y'all so much for always tuning in with your boy. Fresh family, y'all see what I got in my hand. Yes, sir, that PA-15 M4 Carbine. Finally got this bad boy out to the range, and let me tell you, I am thoroughly impressed, man. This is probably my second favorite rifle in my collection to shoot now. I have a great deal of respect for PSA and what they're doing over there. Those boys are not compromising on quality at all. I'm glad I didn't listen to, the folks that are, kind of have negative mentions about them, saying that they're cheap and, they're not of good quality because they're affordable. Affordable just simply means that it's at a price point that's competitive and everybody can, well, most common folks can afford it and still get some level of quality, right? Cheap is something that's just made of poor quality, cheap products, no longevity, no reliability, all right? PSA is not compromising on quality, all right? Their QC, you can tell, is a vigorous process, and they're making sure that they do not compromise on quality. This thing right here absolutely performed. But before we handle this firearm, let me go ahead and show you guys that this thing does not have a magazine in it, as well as there's nothing in the chamber.
Safety first, fashion second.
All right, so the weapon is safe. Now, this thing right here performed absolutely flawlessly. Not one malfunction, no failure to feeds, no failure to extracts, no jams of any sort. This thing ran. Mind you that I cleaned this thing thoroughly, inspected it, and then re-lubricated it before I took it to the range to give this thing a fair fight, so there would be no excuses if something did go wrong. Nothing went wrong. One thing that stood out to me the most was the accuracy of this thing. That's to be expected on an AR platform, but this thing was very accurate. I didn't even have a chance to zero in my optic because I wanted to pay attention to the reliability and the functionality of this thing, and this thing absolutely ran. With this quality barrel on here, on this M4 platform coming out of PSA, which is phenomenal, man. I mean, I did some minimal upgrades to this thing, but this thing out the box is ready to go for anywhere between your more experienced shooter to a more novice shooter, okay? PSA is coming out the box with one of these single stage triggers, man, and let me tell you, these things run. This bad boy right here runs. It's so easy to send follow-up shots downrange, which was very enjoyable, very exciting. The bolt carrier group and the buffer tube system in here is really nice. The action is really smooth. You don't feel a lot of grit. You don't feel a lot of recoil. It's a very smooth shooter, man. Very smooth, extremely accurate. Nothing is compromised on this thing at all. You can tell that each component, because PSA, from my understanding, is making all of their parts in-house. So everything is PSA through and through on this thing. So no, I didn't buy this thing as a parts build. This thing came complete. And from my understanding, all of it is PSA, made by PSA, in-house PSA. I was running a PMag, which came with this at first, but then I also ordered one of Palmetto State Armory's steel mags as well too, just because I like the aesthetics of it on the M4 platform, and then I wanted to test out the reliability of the mag, and that mag also functioned flawlessly. There was no hiccups, no failure to feeds, no failures of any sort coming from the mag. The mag even locked back on that last round, so that was very important for me as well too, and it did just that, man. So shout out to PSA on that as well too. For the budget and the price, man, you just can't beat it on a platform that you're able to just slap an optic on, do some little slight upgrades like an ambi charging handle, and throw on a cool little flashlight, and then now you have a well-oiled machine that you can protect your household with, that you can go out on the weekends and enjoy. Or if you're running any type of security or defensive type stuff, this is a perfect platform for that, man. And so you're getting that right out the box, and that's just coming at a price point that pretty much a lot of folks can afford. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much a lot of folks can afford. So I'm very thoroughly impressed. I'm gonna give this thing a 10 out of 10. And I'm glad I purchased it. I enjoyed myself a great deal. Man, comment down below if y'all got a platform similar to this, if y'all tested out any PSA products. I'm thankful. I'm definitely going to look into some of the other stuff, man. This right here was kind of the start of it. I wanted to see how this one was, and this one was going to kind of open the door to see if I was interested in maybe purchasing some of their other stuff. So I'm gonna look to see what they got and see what kind of piques my interest, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. So definitely, if you like this video, man, hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below if you're feeling this thing right here, and if y'all got PSA products, what kind. And if you ain't a part of the Fresh fam, man, just consider hitting that subscribe button, man. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.